Hello, I'm Malachai here, and welcome to episode 12 of my beginner guide. And today we are hopefully going to finish Act 4 and move on to cruel difficulty. So let's actually take care of Kaom this time. Ooh, that hurts a little bit. His enemies hurt a little bit, and there actually are quite dangerous enemies in here, especially the ones in the form of those fire things that come up from the ground. They are quite dangerous. So if you're going to this area, I very much recommend having good fire resist. And that actually reminds me, what do I have in fire resist actually? And I think in next episode we're gonna see if we can actually get a better armor. Let's take a fast look at our resistance. Fire resistance are decent, but could be a lot better. So if I really want, I could either trade for the ring, or I could just craft one. And I think I'm gonna go for a crafted ring. So we'll see if I can find a good ring to craft. Rid of some of these enemies here. The damage is really good now. Just think I need a little bit better protection. That's at least my idea. Let's level those two things up. The added fire damage. Let me go this way. See if I can find a unique enemy for this area. If I run into him, that would be fun. Should really get actually a blood medic for my whirling blade so I can use it all the time. Oh, look at that. I almost missed there were some blue enemies here. Another blue leak stone. I kind of like that. So let's kill some enemies. Actually, I think I'm gonna cut here, and because this area is a little bit slow to go through. So, but before I cut, let's take a look at this armor and see if they are any good. We have some scrolls. Good cold resist on it. This one gives fire resist, and we really need fire resist. Let's take a look at let's take a look at this arena plate here. Maybe this one is better. That's a good life roll actually, and a pretty good armor roll. So this is definitely a good armor. But this one has fire resist. And as I said before, this area I need fire resist. So I think I'm gonna see if I can craft maybe a ring actually, so we can go through this area. It's not going to be a huge deal right now. But it would be really nice not to get stunned through when I'm gonna fight Kaom. Man, these enemies have a life. That's a lot of health for them. Well, as I said before, I think I'm gonna cut here till I get a little bit further into this area, and I'm going to show when I decide to craft. Well, I just got interrupted again. Well, let's put our skill point at least before I do that. Let's get some more life and go to Born to Fight. So we're gonna cut here and see you at maybe the boss. Probably the next area at least. Here we actually have the unique enemy for this area actually, and I want to show them. And there is enemies here, and they are actually quite dangerous, so I don't even know if I should actually attack them, because I don't need to attack them. And sometimes it's better to actually know when you should not attack them. But I attack them for you guys. And you can see how much damage they are doing, and they are actually quite dangerous. They're shooting those fireballs at you all the time, and those hits very, very hard. And they are actually a pretty dangerous boss. So you don't have to attack them, you can just leave them be. But if you want, you can attack him. But just be careful and have good fire resist against them. He's not that dangerous in normal, but when they come up to Merciless, for example, he can actually one shot you. If you not have the best gear and you're not if you don't have the max out fire resist and don't have the best gear, it can be really dangerous. I have now reached Kaom's stronghold. But now, oh, I just forgot, we actually rescued Dosret's spirit in I think it was in the last episode. So I should maybe take that one. I just need space for it, because I always forget to actually get some space for my stuff. So let's go to stash tab 8. Just gonna put this in here. I put that one in here as well. I don't know why I picked up that one, but I did. And now we're gonna see if we can craft a ring. Do you selling any fire rings? We have one here. So I want that one, and let's see if we can actually craft it. Let's use an orb of alchemy and see if we get lucky. We didn't get lucky, but that's a lot of resistance. And the crap I'm currently wearing is not helpful. And this ring would, well, I will get lower life, but I get far more resistance. So I'm gonna take that one instead. We have a lot of chaos in this build, but not that much in the forms of Scroll of Wisdom. So what I'm doing, Desperat's Reward, thank you. Let's see if we can actually get Born to Fight and get some damage as well. And now my idea is actually to take Strong Aim. Go up to full attack speed and get attack speed, and then go down here to go to Razor's Edge and Blade Master. But I think before I gotta go for Resolute Technique, so I can't miss anymore. One thing I really want to take is Unbravery Stance, so I can't get stunned anymore. So, but I will see what I'm doing. Maybe. We will see. But first we are going to continue and get to Kaom, so we can actually kill him. So see you at the boss fight. And now we have reached the boss, so let's fight Kaom. I'm gonna put a portal here. I always put a portal. So Kaom, he's not as deadly as the other boss, and I'm gonna talk a little bit. You can see these fireballs firing here, and those are actually doing quite a bit of damage. And he also summoning adds when you get down to nearly half his life. He's summoning these adds, which are not that dangerous. And they will also start firing fireball all this way. You can see him, there are fireballs flowing from this area here. You can see they are opening, so there are one safe area like this one, no fireballs, and all the other areas are full of fireballs. And now you can see that one is activated. This one is a safe area. And that one doing that is like doing fire and physical damage. And if you get hit by that, you can actually get hit multiple times. Also doing normal melee attacks. Also doing a jump attack, which actually creates fiery ground, as you can see right there. And this is his spirits, and they are absolutely helpful because, well, you can all just attack them at once, and you will just get a ton of life back if you have life leech. It's not as dangerous as the rest two, because the rest is far worse than Kaom, because he have no adds whatsoever, and he has a lot of, well, hard to evade attacks. But Kaom, he's quite easy, and he's quite easy to take. And by the way, don't forget to take the Eye of Fury, which are the green quest item. And now we have all the pieces we need to unlock the final area of Act 4. So now we're gonna go into the most disturbing area in the entire game. But first, we are gonna get a sweet quest reward from Lady Duelist. So just getting back to town. And to activate that one, you just use the Eye of Fury and the Sire. The thing you get, the two items you get from Kaom and Duelist. Now we can talk to Duelist, which don't look that good, Duelist. And now we get some sweet quest reward. We have Spell Echo, Multi-Strike, Greater Multiple Projectiles, Chain, Increase AoE, and we have Elemental Proliferation. We don't want any of this except for a Multi-Strike. But this one we're going to have in endgame, so I'm gonna grab one now. And now, sorry Duelist for what's happened to you, but we have a boss to kill. Or actually bosses. And now we're going to the most disturbing area of the entire game. Isn't this disturbing? What is up with this mountain? I don't know. This is interesting. There's like ice everywhere. Grangy Games, you are scaring me sometimes. And I actually like it in some weird way. But the enemies here is a little bit dangerous. These enemies that attack those things I have there, they're actually doing a bleed attack if you're getting too close to them. And this weird thing I just killed here, this worm-like snake things, they're actually doing some tar on the ground, so you're actually going slower. And that was a dead end. So this area can be a little bit dangerous, and this is just some random normal skeletons, but a little bit different. These things, these big enemies here, is quite dangerous actually. If they are shooting, I think it was it either lightning or cold damage. Right now I can't remember, but there are a little bit of the more dangerous enemies in this area. If you are new to the game and don't have the best gear, but it's still just normal enemies, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. Look at this, essence. And by the way, essence enemies can be extremely deadly, so always be careful when you're fighting essence enemies, especially when they have multiple essence. The more essence they have, the more insane the enemy become. I think that was everything I need to talk about in this area. So again, I think I'm cutting the video right here. Oh, actually, by the way, I just see we have found a unique enemy in this area, and we actually got a level. Yeah, come over here, little skeleton. And I'm actually gonna tell you why I know where I find the boss or the unique enemy. Let's take this melee damage here. You see there are a lot of these cocoons, or whatever you're gonna call them, here where there are coming up skeletons. And that means the boss is up here. When there are a lot of these cocoons, when there are enemies coming up, we have the boss here, the Bone Queen. And that's a little bit scary enemy actually, because it's a little bit dangerous actually. But I kill it. But now I actually want to cut here, so let's get to the next area. So I went down to the Belly of the Beast level 2, and I went all the way down to the boss in this area, which are an old friend to us. Do you see this? This is actually a pirate here. But this boss can be deadly if you don't know what to do. This attack she is doing right now is really dangerous. Don't get hit by it, but it's pretty easy to evade. Just go around like this. And then you can attack him when you get the chance. Actually, I'm gonna kill him. That's just a normal attack. That's actually some physical damage over time attacks she's shooting. And when you're doing that, you can see... Ooh, you can see when I get hit there, I got bleed stacks on me. But she's actually doing it faster. So that's the most basic thing you need to know about this boss. And there are actually a map version of this boss called Nightmare Manifest. And it is actually the same tactics you need to use on that. Don't stand in that beam she's doing around here, because that beam hurts so much. You do a ton of physical damage and make you bleed. So if you can, just avoid that attack. And now we are in the harvest, the black harvest. No, I'm not permitted to say that. Oh well, I'm I actually find some stuff when I was going through the other area, so... But I just remember I still need some scrolls, some scroll of wisdom, and now we're actually going to fix that. Let's fix it right now. Because I'm gonna show a really good way, which I have forgot the last times, to get the scrolls we need. We have some transmutes here, we don't need that many, so let's take 7 of them. And let's sell them for a lot of Scroll of Wisdom. You can see how much Scroll of Wisdom I get by just selling some few of them. That's actually a really good way to get Scroll of Wisdom. Just sell some transmute and you get all the Scroll of Wisdom you can ever want. So now we can identify this belt here, this ring here. That's pretty nice actually. What do we have right now? Good fire resist. I don't want to scramble my fire resist. I like the life on this ring here. What more do we have? We have this one here. There's actually a lot of resistance on this one. Actually, that's better resistance than this one. Yes, think a little bit. Yes, this one gives over 20 resist to all resist, so much of my resistance, so take that instead. This one is crappy, so let's change that to the one we had before. So now we should actually have maxed out resistance. Let's take a look at this jewel here. Physical damage, dex, crit chance when dual wielding. That's not that bad, but I don't need it. That's also a lot of life. Pretty nice. I actually find Blackheart before, so that's quite nice. We have this one. A power ring. A moonstone ring. We have another belt here. Another ring up here. That's not that bad, but no. And this one. Kaom speed and things when wielding a staff. I don't care, so let's sell you all the crap we don't want. Or sell belt anyway. I don't care. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Think I'm gonna keep my void. No, it's not void heart. That would be amazing for this build, by the way, if I can get a void heart, but I don't think I will be that easy yet. But the void heart in the league is quite inexpensive, so I could maybe get one because I have so much currency I get on this character. Let's see these boots here. No, I just get away, get them off me. But I could take a look and see if I could actually find Void Heart. And see if I can use it on this character, because that would be awesome. Not a legacy one, but a normal one would be really helpful actually. It would be really powerful, by the way. Let's see if we can find a waypoint here. So with these strongbox here. And there are 3 bosses we need to defeat before we can actually defeat the boss. Let's do it like that. Get rid of that. That one. Take a look at this armor. These boots. No. We're level 40 soon. And up here we're going to have the waypoint is always up here. So now we need to find Malachai's 3 organs, which are guarded by 3 bosses. Which are Shavran, Umbra, this Malachai, whatever it's called. And it's Dodrish. I think I can't say that, but there are 3 bosses. There are 3 bosses. And Shavran is the easiest one of them. And to find them is just a matter of going around to find them. Can you just stand still for a second? Thank you. Ooh, we find a better flask, I think. Yes, that is a better flask. So let's get rid of a level 18 flask, 18 flask, and get a better one. So let's continue our way up here. I should maybe cut here because it always takes some time to actually find this. And this is some warbands enemy, because I used a warband Leakstone. And keep in mind that Leakstones, they will only exist in the Legacy League I'm playing right now, so they will not be something you can do in Standard, just so you know it. Here we have the first boss, and then it is the Riches. And this is a really annoying boss fight. You can see I'm cursed now with 1 curse when I'm in this green area here. If I go into this area here, which are also a green area, but they are changed. Now I have Temporal Chain on me, in my opinion the worst possible curse in the game, because I hate being that slow. And now I have Vulnerability on me, one of the scariest curses in the game. She's doing this shoot attack, not doing a lot of damage, and I'm doing a small AoE damage as well. And he hit you with his tongue. If you're standing in the middle, you will get cursed by all of the 3 curses at the same time, so you can actually have more than 1 curse. It's actually a quite dangerous boss, this one. But I did it, so actually I'm gonna cut here till I find the next area. And by the way, do not forget to take the green quest item. If an item with green text drops, take it, and don't forget to take it. Always take all green items you can ever find. And with green items I mean with the text like this. So let's take that. I can't go this way around here, so I'm just gonna be lazy and use a portal to get back to the harvest. Don't need to go this whole big way here again. And I think I'm gonna continue on the opposite side to see if I can find the 2 other bosses I need to defeat. So see you at the next boss fight. And here we have Shavron's Arena. So let's fight Shavron. And this is the easiest one. When you're doing these books, don't stand where the books are because Stone Cold will hit there. And you're shooting these awesome looking lightning orbs against you. And please, Grand Games, give me a skill like that because I want to do that as well. They look amazing. And you can see the lightning aura she had around here. See if you are doing it. Yeah, I'm using that. You're also using lightning tentacles when you get close. That is the lightning aura, you can see that. Yeah, and I take some damage when attacking her when she is using that. Yes, don't stand where the books are. Oh, I got some chains. Chain stun right there. But the most dangerous thing in doing is absolutely the ball lightning she is shooting against you because they are hurting a lot. But now she's dead. I think I had every mechanic there. And by the way, I got a level, so let's go for this 100 melee damage and get to strong aim. So let's find the last boss. And I actually realized I just went straight past it before I was here, so god damn it. But this is actually a pretty hard boss. He's doing a lot of chaos damage and he's actually doing a lot of melee damage as well. He's doing like corpse explosions, so if you're standing in those corpses, she will just blow them up and that do a lot of damage. And you can't block that damage. She's also shooting knives at you and throwing these potion traps on the ground. He's doing chaos damage, so he's quite dangerous. But just be careful fighting him. Get that way. And now it's time for the main attraction. Now we're gonna fight the, for now, final boss in the game. Well, what am I doing by going this way? I don't know, but I'm gonna sell. I really want to sell this armor, but I'm selling it anyway. Let's see if these boots are any good. They're not. Doesn't give any life and no movement speed. See this ring here? No, not that good. And now when we have all these 3 organs, it's time to fight the final boss in the game. And because I like the music here, you have probably heard this many times before. But I like the music. I actually like the music in this area as well. I like this boss battle music, it's epic in my opinion. Let's actually take a golem here. I don't plan to use golem later, but I'm summoning it anyway. Bring it on, Malachai. And we have Pyat here to help us. That attack is doing right there, doing damage all the time when you're standing in it. And it actually can do quite a bit of damage. That's a hard melee attack you see right there. And he's casting those things. That's the range attack, and that hard melee attack, do not get hit by that. It's quite dangerous. And when you took him down to like the half of life, you're gonna attack Pyat again. You're gonna defeat Pyat, and then Malachai will actually kill Pyat. That was not nice of you. If you're standing here, you will actually hear Pyat talking. If you want to hear some lore. And now we are at the final stage, and isn't this super gross? We are in a sea of blood. It's just... That's actually a teleport AoE damage attack you can see right there. So don't stand when you're doing that. And that is actually traps you lay on the ground, so don't walk in that on the ground. Now we activate one of those hearts here. You need to destroy the heart to destroy his shield. And you actually gain back some of his life again, so... It's a quite hard boss, by the way, this one. But this stage of the boss actually have quite a bit of ads spawning. You wanna kill this heart here. Ow, ow. Standing that AoE do a little bit of damage. That's actually can be hard to actually evade those things. Get some damage on you. And now we activate the last heart, and now actually we have a an area that burns us. You can see this area right there. Actually doing, I think it's fire damage all the time. And it will always come after you, so no matter where you go, it's just going to follow you. And you can see I'm burning right now. And now we actually have an upgraded version of the things it costs. You can see those things coming out from the ground right there. Let's see if we can beat him doing that again. Not gonna stand up. AoE. Yeah, you can see right there on the ground, those things go up. And that doing damage over time. It actually hurt a little bit, but now it is dead, Malachai. And we just finished normal, so now it's time for Cruel. If you're waiting for him to die, actually I'm gonna do it. You can just throw a portal down here, but let's watch the firework when he's actually dying. Like that. And when he's dead, we can just go into the portal. And isn't this gross? Like, holy crap, that's a lot of blood. Ooh. That's scary. Renegade game, you scare me. But I like it anyway. It was supposed to be disturbing, and it totally succeeded in that, so... Now we're gonna talk to Audition and get to Cruel. So my friends, we have finally reached Cruel, and I think I'm gonna see if I can actually pick up this guy now when I come to Cruel and actually doing things a little bit faster. And we soon need some gear upgrades because our gear is starting getting outdated. Our weapon is fine, but I think in the next episode I will get the 5-linked armor. Because I have level enough for getting a good armor, and I could actually, because I have the currency, get a 5-linked belly of the beast. I think I'm going to have a 4, but I don't know if I will do it, because if you're playing here, you're probably not having that luck that finding those really pretty expensive items and manage to sell them, like I did, trade them away with other people, to get that amount of chaos. So just for the sake of all of you, many of you being new players, I'm not going for the best possible armor, which would be a belly of the beast. I will go for a more, well, cheaper armor, just because some of you maybe not get that luck and get that currency that I currently have on these characters, so I think I'm gonna do that. But otherwise, a belly of the beast would be perfect. A 5-link belly of beast would just be amazing. But I will fix that in the next episode. Because I don't want the episode to get too long, because it takes 500 years to upload it with my really slow connection. But anyway, I hope you guys like this episode. Tell me in the comments what I think about it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And then actually in the next one, I'm gonna do my best to actually finish the whole Act 1 Cruel in just one episode. I don't want to promise too much, but if I can, I'm gonna try to do that. Anyway, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.